Welcome to the Fleetistics Introduction to Reports in Geotab. Over the next few minutes, we'll discuss how to locate, run, and schedule reports for email delivery. For those interested in customizing reports, once you're comfortable with the basics outlined here, please continue to the second part of our reports tutorial, Intermediate Reports in Geotab. Let's get started. Reports are available in three different formats: PDF, XLS, and on-screen. The on-screen format is simply referred to as View within the system menus. View or on-screen version is formatted specifically for viewing reports on screen through the system. The PDF format is provided as a way to distribute reports that make editing or changes challenging for the recipients. The XLS format provides a flexible alternative to standard reports. Reports delivered or downloaded in XLS format provide access to the tools in Excel to assist in the analysis of your data. The View format is for on-screen use only. The PDF files are presented in typical PDF form. Each report is contained on a single page within the file. All of the typical PDF tools are available in Reader for the free version, and Professional for the paid version are available for printing and presentation. In this example, we are viewing a report in Acrobat Professional. The XLS report contains multiple worksheets. Most reports contain 3 worksheets: Data, Report, and Summary. The Data and Summary worksheets are initially hidden. To view these worksheets, right-click the Worksheet tab and select Unhide to view a list of hidden worksheets. Just click the worksheet name to select, and then click the Unhide button. In this example, we will unhide the Data worksheet. The Data worksheet contains all information available from the report unformatted. It is very important that no changes are ever made to this worksheet, as the other worksheets in the file are linked to the Data worksheet. Any changes to the Data worksheet will render the report file unusable. Access is provided to allow viewers to view all available information in the report. The Report worksheet is used to present report data in an easy-to-read print format. Using typical Excel tools, columns and rows can be hidden or displayed to simplify the printing process. This worksheet is also used as the basis of a pivot table on the Summary worksheet. The Summary worksheet contains an Excel pivot table of the data displayed on the Report worksheet. This pivot table provides all of the features and tools of a typical Excel pivot table. By clicking inside the table, the Pivot Table Fields window is opened. This provides the ability to add fields that are not displayed, as well as turn off the display of fields that are undesirable. The use of pivot tables is outside the scope of this tutorial. However, lynda.com provides outstanding tutorials on the use of Excel features such as pivot tables. Now that we have discussed the formats of reports, let's talk about locating reports within the system. Reports are accessed by clicking the View button in the area of the system associated with the subject of the report. For example, the Engine Fault report is found in Engine and Device, Engine Faults, then clicking the View button in the new window. Another example is the Exceptions report. It is accessed from Rules and Groups, Exceptions, and then clicking the View button. The first option in the View menu is List. This is the on-screen format displayed by default for all reports. The second option is Report. This displays a standard version of the report. The final option is Advanced. The advanced version of the report contains more fields and data related to the report subject matter. Once Report or Advanced is selected, the report is displayed, and the PDF and Excel icons are enabled. Clicking either of these buttons downloads the report in the respective format and opens or gives the option for saving. Opening the PDF or XLS format is also how reports are printed from the system. The Options button displays a window that contains the selections available for running the report. The available options change based on the subject of the report. For example, when running an exceptions report, the options window contains a menu option to choose the exception rules to include in the report. The trip's history does not include a menu to select exception rules. Now, let's take a second to run an exceptions report. The first step is to navigate to the exceptions window. For this, we will click Rules and Groups in the left menu, then Selections, and a new window is displayed along with the options window for the report. First, let's specify the date range to include. The system provides options for today, yesterday, this week, last week, this month, and last month. There is also an option labeled Custom. This option allows for specifying a start and end date instead of using a preset time period. Now, we'll need to specify if the report is to be run by driver or vehicle by clicking the desired option. Next, we need to specify vehicles to include by making selections from the Vehicles menu. This menu is interactive, which means the selection can be enabled or disabled by simply clicking the vehicle name. Finally, we'll select the rules to include by making selections from the Rules menu. As with the Vehicles menu, the Rules menu is interactive. Rules can be selected or deselected by clicking the name. Once all selections are made, click the Apply Changes button to run the report. The system is now displaying the exceptions report with the options we selected. We can change and rerun the report by clicking the Options button and making the desired selection changes. Here, we'll change the date range to last week and then apply changes. The system refers to the view we are seeing on screen as the list format. This format is interactive in the sense that we can click a vehicle name and display details. We can also click the map icon to display the vehicle track and the location the exception took place. Now let's use the Browser Back button to navigate back to our report. Your system provides users with the ability to schedule reports for delivery via email. Reports can be delivered in PDF or Excel formats for maximum flexibility. The options provided for each report are specific to the content of the report. For example, a trip's history report does not provide an option for specifying a vehicle's oil change reminder. However, the trip's history does provide an option for excluding stops over a specified number of minutes. The same options available for running a report and displaying on screen are provided for subscribing to the same report. Let's create a report subscription that sends us the exception report advanced to include all vehicles and exception rules specifically for speeding and leaving a zone. First, navigate to the window by clicking Administration, Reports, then finally, Report Views from the flyout menu. This opens a window that contains a list of all standard and custom uploaded reports. The Reports list contains two headers, Custom Reports and Built-in Reports. The reports listed under the Custom header are reports that have been customized and uploaded for access through the View menu, report subscriptions, and display of pivot charts as dashboard images. The reports listed under the Built-in header are all of the system's default reports. To begin, let's locate the exception report under the Built-in header and click the name. Click the Email Report tab, then click Yes to enable the email options. Our first selections are to specify who is to receive the report. There are two options for specifying recipients. Either create a group and add all recipients for the report as members of the group, then select the group from the recipient list. If the report is to be sent to yourself only, you have the option of enabling Email the report to me. Next, specify the format for delivery by clicking the PDF or Excel buttons to the right of the Type of Report option. Next, we'll specify the time period to include by making a selection from the date range field. The refresh period field is used to specify how often the report is to be delivered. In this example, we will select weekly. In the next run field, we specify the date and time for delivery that the report is to begin. Next, we'll specify the vehicles to include by choosing the group that contains the vehicles from the Belonging To field. In situations where vehicles are assigned a driver, the exceptions report can be run by vehicle or driver. To choose the desired selection, just click the option. The last step is to click in the Exceptions Rule field and select the rules to include. Here, we will select Exit Zone Office and Speeding Rules. Now that we have all of the entries and selections made, scroll to the top of the window and click the Save button. The report will now be delivered via email based on the schedule specified. Your new system provides the ability to make changes to an existing built-in report and upload the report back into the system. This allows for running the customized report from view menus from within the system, as well as scheduling for regular delivery through a subscription. To illustrate this feature, let's download a report template from the Report Views window. Your browser provides instructions for downloading the file. Once download is complete, we open the file in Excel. In this example, we will change the order the columns appear by cutting one block and inserting it into a different location. Next, let's hide a column. Finally, we'll save the changes before closing the files. Now, let's upload our customized report into the system. From the Reports View window, we'll click the Add Excel button located near the top of the window. Now, we can drag the file to the designated area of the screen to upload, or click inside the file drop area to display the standard Open File window. Once the upload is complete, options for the report are displayed. In the first option, we will specify who can see the report by choosing groups from the menu provided. Once all of the selections and entries are made in this window, the Save button, located near the top of the window, is clicked to finalize. Our uploaded report is now available for viewing from the corresponding View menu and is available for creating a subscription. Reports that include pivot charts can be set to display on the dashboard. This is accomplished from the Reports Dashboard option. The process is essentially the same as creating a report subscription. First, enable the dashboard graphic options. Then, we'll choose the group that contains the individuals that are supposed to have access to the chart. Then, just as with a subscription, specify the date range to include, how often the dashboard is to be refreshed, the next run date and time, and selection of the group that contains the vehicles to include. Additional options may be available at the bottom of the window based on the report subject matter. Once all selections and entries are made, click the Save button located near the top of the window. Finally, let's take a look at the dashboard. As previously mentioned, the dashboard displays pivot charts that are included in uploaded reports. The reports and layout of the dashboard can be customized for each user based on their specific needs. Dashboard reports are closed by clicking the X in the upper right corner. They can then be added back to the dashboard by selecting the name from the Add Report menu. To change the location of a chart, hold down the mouse button in the title area and drag to the desired location, then release. The full report associated with the dashboard report can be opened by clicking the chart on the dashboard. This concludes our tutorial on Geotab Reports Part 1. For more detailed information on customizing reports, please see Part 2 of this series or our Intermediate Reports class. You also have the option of signing up for the Reports webinar by clicking Help Center in the left menu in your MyFleetistics portal, then clicking the live training link. Thank you for joining us.